Hello one and all, this is Soulful Lordy, James Bullock, once again with another video game first impressions. This time around, Monster Jam Steel Titans for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, when it comes to entertainment, my first love was monster trucks. As a kid, it was a big thing. So of course, as I got into video games, I wanted to meld the two. I wanted to enjoy a monster truck video game. So when it was announced that another Monster Jam game was coming out, I decided to give it a go to see maybe, just maybe, I would find that perfect monster truck video game in this generation. And unfortunately, the search continues. Because Monster Jam Steel Titan, on the offset, looks, plays, feels like a great game. It feels like it has a lot to offer. From grandiose races across the desert, jumping off of ramps made by disassembled planes, going from checkpoint to checkpoint, or going into an actual arena and pulling off two-wheel stunts and freestyle extravaganzas. Monster Jam Steel Titans provides all of the grandiose nature, excitement, and almost absurdity that is monster truck racing. You have the opportunity to not only unlock all of the trucks available in the game through in-game purchases via gameplay, you also have a tutorial that thrusts you into the action almost immediately, and you have a great amount of modes, including a career mode that is more like a Grand Prix of certain events, and even split-screen local co-op. And you can also upgrade each truck that is available to you. Sadly, that's where all the positives end. And even some of the positives have negatives attached to them. And this is what really hurts Steel Titans the most. There are a copious amount of flaws when it comes to this game. Starting with the gameplay itself, the physics. The physics are absolutely absurd when it comes to this game. There have been times where I will be in a race and accidentally hit something that you can barely see, and my truck will just go flying. And even just simple jumps over hills will have the truck bouncing almost uncontrollably, which of course can mean the difference between winning and losing an entire race. Having good physics when it comes to a game like this, any type of racing game, is paramount. The AI is also an issue. With each truck that you have the ability to upgrade certain aspects, be it the tire traction, the speed, the overall durability. But no matter what you do, it's up to the game to decide whether or not the AI will be too much for any upgraded truck to handle or too little. In the first race I had in career mode, I had upgraded my truck barely and found myself in 6th place when the race was over. But I decided to take the second race, and for some reason, I just shot into 1st place. Without any upgrade changes, the same upgrades I had that couldn't even get me out of 6th place in the first race, allowed me to win the second race without any problems, and that continued. For some reason, the AI decided that it just didn't want to play anymore. The AI will also decide that it wants to follow everyone else in a single file line, which can be a little bit detrimental, especially in enclosed areas. As I noted earlier, you can unlock each truck that is available by using in-game points gained by completing races as fast as possible. With these points, you unlock the trucks, but the points are drip-fed to the player. You don't get that many no matter how well you do, and the truck prices themselves are exorbitantly high. The lowest is at 16,000 points, and to get 10,000 points took me well over 2 hours. So if you add the fact that it costs the same points to buy the trucks as it does to buy the upgrades, you have to make a choice whether or not you want to buy a truck or you want to buy the upgrades of the only truck that you're given at the beginning of the game, which is a truck that is essentially the frame body of an overall monster truck. It has no special qualities or looks compared to the other trucks available. Another issue, as I also noted earlier, is the fact that there is a local 2-player option. There is no online. There is no online multiplayer at all in this game, and I have not heard any update as to whether or not it will be implemented in the future. So if you're a monster truck fan, you have a friend that's a monster truck fan that doesn't live anywhere near you, and you wanted to play together, that's not happening, which is absurd in this day and age, especially when it comes to a racing game. The other issue, I talked about the loading screens being really long for some reason. Overall, avoid. I hate to say this because I wanted to love this game. I really did. I wanted to come in here happy, guns a-blazing, ready to highly recommend this game for any monster truck fans or even some racing fans that may not want something so simulation heavy, or just dealing with cars in general. The negatives so outweigh the positives when it comes to this game. There is no way, not even for half price, can I recommend this. So there you have it. This has been Soulful Lordy, James Bullock, once again with another video game first impressions. Monster Jam Steel Titans for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, if you don't mind, I may pop this game back in just to see if I can create a moment where my truck actually flies through the world. Like, it flies out of the boundaries of everything that exists in this game, because I believe it can happen. I believe I've come close, and when it does happen, I'll have no choice but to say, oh lordy.